Prof, ekosi saying ni akwaba.
Yeah, ni am working for you now.
Yeah, so papa. Enti NA for omo enim no. The air cost wo Ukraine no. Ne kofa by anything, Prof.
So okay, international relations yeah, and now one. So the meaning is me be no. Yes, 1982. Yes, so we said sphere of influence and a security. Or security, system will be abroad until you now young Kuma. Perceive soil town or Benwa. Now, I don't know. 1982, Grenada, small country. People would now 10,000 pets. No more yet, aerodrome and at the airport. America was a country, a small country like this. More airport here, then I keep up one airport. We need somebody socialism. Everybody, one from some like. America for the 7,000 troops. Echo Gam, oh my, Ekum Prime Minister Bra. Tell my country, some of the other persons, almost possibly come. Sana Iraq. Not so be small, obviously, America for Lumpe. I'm telling America for Libya. And 2008, where the paper this year, Georgia, Ben Russia, one abortion. Now can open Russia for because you also get USSR. One joining NATO. Now, 2 areas to be Nagorno-Karabakh, any type of sector. Russia for one is Russian people. Russia for the some joining NATO because more the Russia for the Kokano to come there now. That's in Tokyo. The Baby and if I see Olympics, Papa, Then you know, Winter Olympics are actually Ukraine for Papa, the CCOE. Asetia, any Nagorno-Karabakh, want to okay, Yaki, and we just see a Papa Georgia food. And no more Russia so far move to show, so the team no Russian soldiers. A people Papa, Ukraine percent join NATO. Russia for the NATO, Pripra, what up at the Guiano. China Muslim borders no eben Russia, and Afghanistan. In 1997, one of it, am I no kwa na joining NATO. Now, where they almost say Ukraine, yeah, money is in NATO. Ampa, almost the Asra forces war, near no, deterrent. Still, Ukraine for America for the and now, gang, any Donetsk, Russian speaking enclave in Ukraine. Honestly, I am here. Yeah, Ukraine for you. And a Russian parliament, and then I say, I'm to Yajumaku. And I'm a Russia for Russia of Matete. The ISA, they are going there to protect their national. And you know, at the end of the day, it's America for Kosovo, you said, you have also America, Europe, across the board. And the game be a big powers, no military play or international. I see any and yes, no one. I mean, you said about.
Enti Abba is saying, yes, idea Kosovo Ukraine, far away from Ghana, possibly far away from the UN headquarters in New York. Enti did the now UN intimate to stop this thing.
So you and they acquired a toothless bulldog. One say we near idea. But Russia for one China for perspective say UN institutions in America for the show on what you. And the only UN the send across over the back make Iraq here go Iraq. Iran is UN say America who would form the men for America say me for Indiana for they subjected into ridicule. Almost for the computers. They would anyone send me back for GCK who were Iraq. You know, all of it. You and the acquaintance said, Almost Casatra would live here. China for some way, South China Sea. ICJ say, China, you are not correct. China, you are that. You are since we have back. And you and no. It doesn't have its own standing army. He doesn't have any. He doesn't buy. And secondly, most of the things that you and cannot come back to work. Into Russia and China from you see a young man. And you and the about peacekeeping, any diplomacy. Now, when we are any idea diplomacy by it. It's another Russia. I can't die. Ukraine pass and
but Prof, Ukraine any sovereign country.
It's a sovereign country.
And why should their decision to join NATO be approved by Russia? Answer.
Oh, nothing. They won't join you and Russia and America. They have to approve it. There are big powers in there. It's a sovereign country. But you must understand the security matrix, the security complex. Because this now, it's a military organization. I don't know why Russia and say what's up at me. So why is NATO expanding today? Why? And of course, the American, and then America who got Kosovo, and Serbian territory, Serbia, and sovereign country. Yeah, then America will go ahead. In terms of a game, it's called geopolitical game.
Enemy parties here, obviously, the Western allies, are behind Ukraine.
Yeah.
And China and Sony, all those other countries are behind Russia.
Exactly.
Can we see this escalating into maybe World War III?
It won't happen. World War III will not happen because it's apocalypse. The point is this, that the arsenal that these countries have, China, Russia together. Now Korea, North Korea, like a crazy or America, who want to share with you. And they understand the game. And who are about to say, I see war. Georgia, maybe not you Ukraine. Russia will be back to separate already. Ukraine is the sovereign country. But Russia for now, the guns, the Donetsk, I Ukraine for attack you. Also, much. If you can a big problem. And Russia will not back this region. It is a Russia fan go inside, but the Russians have gone inside so that NATO cannot fall.
And the other thing is it Russia's suspicion say Ukraine joining NATO? Then what? Why are they suspicious?
They are suspicious because the once Ukraine is part of Russian Empire, is part of the USSR. And they say so we are part of NATO. NATO as a political security alliance.
Yes.
They can put anything there. Say missile, for example.
Yes.
Abraham what USSR meaning what's up at NATO no. Now Western countries NATO so many missiles back West Germany. They're trying to Pershing 2 and Pershing 3. The Russians were also prepared to put in East Germany their SS-400. So they are just supposed in military terms. And it's a Ukraine can't NATO one. When you say NATO bet with BBR, but not more than a single one line. And so it is a matter of protecting your security. And Russia will
I heard Senawo Kase when be here tact be here the best diplomatic to resolve some of these problems. But I just stumbled upon statement the British Prime Minister released, and he makes the point say today, in concert with our allies, we will unleash a massive package of economic sanctions designed in time to hobble the Russian economy. Way to go?
Well, sanctions and working will be other. Sanctions will be normally on to China and Russia. But they must not forget that those systems, systems, China had the other sanctions that we as well. Is there a COVID player which they can fix the country? Never see it to a mind. Now, Russia, who they have to a mind, effective one with effective now because sanctions on the Russia, I'm not gonna use your mobile. Russia for the Gazprom, not the signing agreement with this government. And combat the ton gas at the cheapest rate. Russia has the highest of gas. Yes, out. So almost the Europe. The German for now quiet because one of the more. And you two sanctions are effectively one move for government.
Yeah.
Yeah, gas nanka yeah free Russia because the sanctions have to Gazprom. Nana could go to me and Koto. And Koto planes be the cheapest. They are to be 24% Thomas so just I know now my chicken be I know for strategic airlifting those planes are very good for peacekeeping. And Kayasa Koto yeah, the sanctions now to Russia so old one to me and Koto. They say Koto na boarding over. And the sanctions so movies almost affect Russia and it doesn't affect them that much. And the system is such that the ordinary citizen cannot get rise up to overthrow their government. It is sanctions the almost prayer sanctions and near Juma Daobediada, Iran, Iraq, Libya, Russia, China, then negotiate. In the end,
yeah. Sisiano say me Ghana near because already we are battling with fuel prices near the end. Say Russia a key member of OPEC. Sisiano, should we be worried? Say crude oil prices might go up na rippling effect abayen so at the pumps
And your crude oil, crude oil is going to go up. Russia is no part of OPEC and there's OPEC plus. One joining OPEC as such. If you want to withdraw more oil from the market, before Brazil in terms of oil price went up to $147 a barrel. You say, and no more, 200. Sorry. A Basadia. And your oil is one of the value say, and no maybe I saw Russia and Santa, and no maybe a woman in China. Anything can happen. The global economy is going to hiccup. It will affect us, yes.
Wow. And Sisiano, the other thing of concern to us as Ghanaians, apart from price of goods, free Russia, including oil, near the Ebekostrono, Ghana for also Ukraine. Already from data, yenyano, over 1,000 students in Ukraine. Omonso eti Ukraine when a Jumane adeno ye be 200-300. In the bomua from data and sakana mo ye be 1,500 Ghanaians na ewo. Ye ni nukes president who Ukraine edin komo. Ama okase they are living in fear ka omonko anka evacuation bi kra be koso na anka be ye one day. What should we do? Ye nye den asoman.
Ye ni Ukrainian airspace is closed. Ye to be for plane na ase the kapusio. For place in Ukraine, so Russia for fun. MH279, MH3 today. Rebels need to two down quite recently. Once that point, now the plane be about electricity. That's number one. Number two, the new embassy of Ukraine. The embassy of Moscow. Moscow was no money.
Yeah.
The best we can do is to liaise with other countries. Ebe to me evacuate woman national. Na yamwa boyan is evacuate national.
But how would those other countries do it when the airspace near close?
From diplomacy.
Okay.
From the UK say one more national for into one can say we evacuate other countries. Woman nationals one more embassy it will not be difficult at all. Na say cause say Yansha Yamini, Mamma Bine Pedi and Command and that was no did Ukraine attempt, no did Russia attempt, and now look, man, they who say, yes, support you and I support you. This is international politics. Once you say, I may be one. Into your cocaine, maybe a Bama Ukraine for work, and I say, Russia for work, yes, young folk, now, why ever find it to another country? It will be fine.
Because okay say ye cool no and na me go through statement Harold Adlai Ajeman, ambassador and permanent representative of Ghana UN. Or the statement about or say the situation in Ukraine. The first paragraph no or say Mr. President, the decision by the Russian Federation to recognize the non-government the non-government controlled regions of Ukraine and to send in troops there have stunned the world. Ghana deeply regrets the decision of the Russian Federation to turn its back on the Minsk agreement and the dialogue required to address concerns over its implementation. At least in the first paragraph, no tone, no
diplomatic language.
Okay.
In international relations, the first base of any relationship is a treaty. It will be from treaty out to make a It didn't say or refer to the Minsk treaty. You see, the Russians have turned their back on the Minsk treaty. To recognize the cost of the by America and because the treaty has been breached.
But there is this part in Swami Pese Utie or say, Mr. President, I would be clear. Ghana supports the internationally recognized borders of Ukraine. The borders.
That is also a real political language. Where they are, they see Nano. We are all recognizing the international boundaries of Serbia.
Okay.
Even though cost of us was Georgia, you have to recognize the international boundaries of the country which we knew before any succession of Isania. Then finally says, Casaman, Senegal. But it's part of Senegal and recognizing we recognize the international boundary of Senegal.
Okay.
Okay, we recognize the international boundary of any country which is part of the United Nations.
Absolutely.
Any different thing. America, we recognize Kosovo. That's wrong. Ghana cannot just get up to say we recognize Kosovo. Or we recognize the Ukrainian part now. I say,
yes.
No, maybe we recognize them, baby. They have to recognize the international boundary of Ghana. That is the correct political language.
Yeah, but the other part, no, say, in the aftertalk, Ghana supports the internationally recognized borders of Ukraine. I say the borders with which it joined this United Nations as a bona fide member. We do not support any actions that violate Ukraine's sovereignty, political independence, and territorial integrity. By our principles, Ghana does not recognize any entity outside of the clear arrangement that have been established by the Charter and the principles of international law for the recognition of state. But would this not mean, though, say, you're taking side? Because Russia... Okay.
America say, and I say, he is speaking international language. The language is this: Ukraine is a recognized member of the United Nations. Boundaries are they join United Nations, and they say United Nations so. And the United Nations is a member. So we are recognizing Ukraine in its totality. We have not recognized Lugansk or Donetsk. Russia for not recognized. Then you post of the Libya. Ghana is supposed to United Nations recognize Libya, not after the eastern side of Libya. So we didn't recognize after, even though he almost conquered about 67% of the country. So we recognize Libya in its totality, not any secession. And that has been the principle of Ghana, the principle of the United Nations.
Okay.
And this is the language we in Ghana and we in Africa should play. We support ODI. The point is that we are not recognizing the separatists. Russia needs the separatists for its security.
But Sisiano, is there an end? Because Unim, the other my worried, we expect the UN to lead in such situations. Because the Utie Harold statement, now the concluding paragraph, he calls on the UN Secretary General to renew his good offices on the situation in eastern region of Ukraine in close coordination with the OSCE and all other relevant partners. It seems it will still come back to the UN to lead. Would that ever happen? Because it seems Russian will be taking entrenched positions.
That should happen because that is the reason for which the UN was set up. Big powers normally ne yato nyasa na ma UN se ko tiki ye ko Iraq ye si America men ko ko say Iraq we no ye si UN na ko dey food for oil na who from the whole lot of nonsense. Now UN has to go and clear the mess. And the UN na juma ba konsumu. And the UN will have to find a political solution under the charter tenets no recognition of countries or people and the aggression now no matter what the mess by UN wow.
We would see what happens. We are only hoping, say, and one thing, any nukes president or Ukraine, he didn't come on, or say Russia for announces that they are only targeting military bases and not civilians. Should that give us some level of comfort?
There's no comfort in this. What is target civilian military installations? If the military installations are closer to any civilian establishment, everybody will suffer. And if military installations are targeted, it will have problems with the climate, it will have problems with value chain, it will have problems with supplies and supply chain, and food who buy the people are going to the hoard. Why a black man? You can't struggle with the indigenous. They know where to go, who to go to, and that kind of thing. Foreigners in Ukraine are going to bear the brunt of whatever target. But I'm praying that the Russians don't go beyond the borders of the
separatist
breakaway state. Mm-hmm. They shouldn't target Kharkov. They shouldn't target Kyiv, Lvov. Those big places. I mean, it's on a Ghana for students.
Yeah.
But if they just move up to the borders with the rebel areas there, because rebels no more harder for the past 3 or 4 years, But since 2014, Ukraine has not been able to completely assert territorial integrity. Mm-hmm. The borders not a problem over there. Then the rest of it is free. And no one experience no. And if Russia is not going to have a total occupation of Ukraine, then I think our boys can be safe.
But I say, namesake, and so I stubborn power.
Sabe. America for the only stubborn among them. Stubbornness brings about some kind of balance, global balance.
Yeah. Prof, that's Bibiani Ebesia within Comobio. That's a Professor Vladimir entry down. So, and I'm going to himself Russian trained, and into about the geopolitics in that region, Otiasia Papa and more the depth of knowledge, the insight.